Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Praga Tatuus Euro Series. Tonight, we're on Imola. As on the picture, you see the Tatuus F4 with the Italian F4 in the pictures, Kimi Antonelli. But now, let's look at the real race happening at Assetto Corsa with the Pragas and Tatuus on the same track. There we go, now let's go. It's already on a flying lap. We are starting a little bit late since I had internet problems. I will not go further. And as you see, we have more progress than Tatuus this time around. A very big surprise for anyone to see. Also, if the stream lags, I'm extremely sorry because my internet isn't the best right now. So hopefully it's good. So anyways, let's go for a flying lap, not with low skill. But let's go on a flying lap with someone around the beautiful Imola into Emilia Romagna region. It's a region where you can make Parmesan. It's the only region that you can make Parmesan, and let's hope it's not going to have flying lap as well. So let's go with a step up. Let's see if we have better angles. Those are better angles. So now going through the temporal chicane, which was added after the unfortunate crash of Ayrton Senna. Then into the variant that will leave. I'm sorry, I'm sick as well. There's a high-speed chicane that can be done maybe in fourth gear. Now into the Tosa corner, normally in second gear. And there you can spin around. Don't know if his lap is still okay. Seems like it is. So a purple first sector. This will be a track maybe more for the Pragas. And as we will see, Estemba will definitely not be making any more improvements, as I see Martin, who also started a lap. If I can find him. There you go, Martin in the Praga as well. No mistake in Tosa. Now going up to the Piruetta. Piratella, not Piruetta. Piratella chicane, not chicane, Piratella corners. Piratella 1, Piratella 2. Of course, a corner that the Pragas loved to spin on. If you guys remember one of the races that we had, it was amazing to see everybody just slide out of the corner. Now going through the famous Aqua Minerali, the most famous corner on this track. Right into Variante Alta, where you have to be first or second gear with the high curves. It's definitely better for the Praga, since it's a more GP and Pro type car. Then Tatuus being a hard single seater is definitely not made a lot for single seaters. And you see, a lot of people find time in the first sector, but no one is going to Joust Vegas. Joost likes toast. Joost. This lap will not even improve. Oh, that's how bad it was. Real slow down there in this first sector. So now qualifying almost to an end. Joust Vegas. Why is my nose suddenly full? Oh. Joust Vegas at the top. There you can see Equinox, who is currently last in his beautiful new livery that he made by himself, which, congrats, it's not that easy, as it seems. Martin now goes 1/10 faster in the first sector. You see, the first sector is a very fast, chickeny sector. Yeah, it's nothing less, nothing more. So as you see, the Tatuus is losing in the first sector, if I'm right, Gonzalo. Don't know what Gonzalo is. Yes, he is in the first sector. Now going through Bertel right behind Martin. Now through Aqua Minerali. Can Martin improve his second sector time? Doesn't seem. I see Joust Vegas having 2 times faster time. A better setup might be 0.3, and it's not his personal best. 0.1 for the fastest time. He definitely can do it. Glanzog is having the fastest second sector, which definitely will shuffle the cards a little bit. So now going to Rivazza 1 and Rivazza 2, you see the track limits on these tracks are more controlled by the green stuff, which you can spin on very easily. That's AstroTurf. Or asphalt to dirt, gravel. And there goes Martin over the line. And he doesn't improve again. Heh. Jasper's fastest in the second sector. Estemba fastest in the first sector. Let's see. Jasper's beaches it. That's not very good, but you can see it wouldn't be the fastest lap. Or at least seems like it. Let's look where Estemba is. There he is now in Piratella. Into Aqua Minerale, as you see Martin doing another fastest first sector. He somehow got in front of the lap. Let's see if Estemba has something to take the pole too. Doesn't seem like it. Now going, it definitely does seem like it. Plus 18. Now he is just a great, and he's already out. Seems like it. That line slows you down a lot. So it will be just a matter of time if the Estemba actually has the fastest lap. It doesn't seem like it, for sure. Now going into Rivazza 2, the final corner right here. One of the better lines, Martin, of course, not as well. Estemba diffuses his lap. And Martin is nowhere near the pole lap. That means Joust Veus is first with 149.2. Second is Glenn Selk with 149.3. Third is Martin with 149.5. Equinox fourth, 149.7. Estemba 150.3. Low skill 150.5. Gilios. Oh, going third right now. Change up the position a little bit to soft tires. Making a difference, that's for sure. Better to see it like that. And Sid currently last with a time of 2:30. Well, not the best laps. We'll see how this affects the race in the meantime. Doesn't look like it should be that bad. We'll see for sure. We still, Joust Veers is still out, so it'll take a little bit of time for us to see race number 1. Well, sound of the engines is quite big. Joust Veers is still lapping, so we'll just go right to the next race. It seems like it's did it on its own. Joust is nowhere to be seen. He's in the pits currently, so better than nothing. And still, no one is on the grid. That question being answered. Let's go into the race. There we go. everyone on the grid. Igelios, who is not on the grid? Somebody is missing. But who is it? Is it Equinox? No, he's here. Glanselk has disconnected. He's missing from the server. He doesn't have enough time to go or left. What is this camera? Okay, one horse and the other. 1 light, 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights, 6 lights at this track. And the lights are way go. That's not how the compressor starts spinning his rear wheels. And there we go. It's a almost carnage at the front. Tatuus going right in front. Tatuus of Igelios. There you go, 3 wide in the Tatuus gate. And it's almost too wide. Someone on the grass already there. Tatuus will have its fighting streak, even though it's less sturdy than the Pragas. The Pragas can fight forward. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Just a little bumping around. The Tatuuses have nothing like that. Seems the Tatuuses will suffer on Imola. Guns are joining right back. So will that can he maybe sacrifice some points from this race? Well, definitely can. There he goes. Another grasp by a little skill. Igelios is getting really close to him. So Martin already going down, but you can see the ballast is making such a difference on this track. And making no sense because Igelios is going right in the first place. And these guys are fighting for their lives. Martin now into Aqua Mineral. Will still right before him. And Slipstream into Pragas is not that good, but if that exists, the stream is quite large. So Sid has definitely a chance to overtake one of them, but Martin a great wall. Don't know if that was lag. Fortunately it was. See, like glow skill was floating there a little bit there. Equinox, who is currently last because Glanselk crashed somewhere, not very Gucci of him. Crash again. It's like a lot of problems, but you can see that Tatuus still has the advantage of being a light car and now onto the straights. We'll see that Igelios can do or can't. As well, nobody has the RS. It's these cars, but on the straight, it's like the Tatuus have no power. It's the long end of the straight. Maybe the Bob should have it a little bit different. Maybe it's our mistakes. Seems definitely like it. There it goes. Equinox making things difficult for himself. Balowski will be somewhere behind him in 7th. Here goes Yamster. Right now second, currently third. Yamster is dropping like a sack of bricks. Estemba don't know where he got into the position. Igelios is running onto the podium steps, as you can see. But that is so much slow on some of the straights, but you can see with no one with ahead. The Gelios. The Tatuus, not Gelios, the Tatuus is so much faster. Sid also there using bomb drafting in the foreground. I don't know how effective that is, but sure, try it, it works, I guess. Yep, already dropped into the 4th place. Igelios third. The Tatuus is so much smaller than the Pragas, but you can see they have a fighting spirit, and it's awesome to see the suspension making a little bit more damage for Pragas than for the Tatuuses. So definitely it's a blast to see something like this. But now we can see a battle for the lead. Martin versus Estemba right in front of Igelios. Igelios will definitely try to get slipstream from Martin. Not sure if it will more that way, but they can sleep. See the Tatuus slipping away on the straights. It's almost mesmerizing. The straight is not that large. Fastest lap 149.5. It's not the fastest lap, but it's definitely something to done this. You can see how Martin is pushing, and that's a dive from Martin, but will he stick to the position? Definitely seems like he is. Sid dropping again. No, that's not Sid, that's Igelios dropping the straight of the Sector 1. The start-finish straight is definitely something that's not good for him. But all the other sectors are very good. Martin making a mistake going onto the grass right there. Estemba using that mistake. And there goes Joust as well. Looking onto the inside in Tosa. There you can see Igelios, the Greek, looking for a gap between these three Pragas. Amazing stuff happening right here. Joust trying to set it down into Piratella. Nothing to be done there. Igelios definitely setting down, having more grip so he can take it faster. But now he's in a Praga sandwich on the front, in the rear, less than 1 or 2 seconds. That's a crash from Joust and then Igelios. Igelios spun around Joust definitely. The stewards will look into that. Seems like an overspeed. That's the slipstream I've been talking about. Seems like it finally came through the line. So Igelios is definitely looking back at the steward review for race 1. Currently we have 9 minutes to go. 9 minutes plus for lap. So more interesting stuff to see. And now Igelios really close, and will we see him slipping away after the Praga? And now actually, yeah, coming to the longest straight on the circuit, Igelios is very much gone, and Estemba is now the one in for the spray. That's Igelios right in front of him. Estemba looking for his spray. Now in the Tamburello, he has more speed, he has more grip, but is anywhere near the second place. No skill. She's like doing some mistakes back there, so definitely not great for the Dutch driver. See, it's the same stuff again, but with less cars, and it's more divided. This BOP is actually making such a difference, and now I finally noticed for the first time, I see the difference. Why the Tatuus is also slow on the straights. It's the tire compounds. As you see right here, all of the Tatuus, all of them except one itself, who is currently on the front straight. But that's a line I've never seen for Mario Delta, because normally it will launch you in the space. It seems like the Tatuus has some very good suspension. So there we go. And you can see the soft tire, which is better on the Praga, is actually making this something interesting. There we go. Yeah, Gilios in the first, Martin in second. Of what a mistake. That's all it takes. And now going down to the straight, you can see that like nothing before him, the Praga just takes first place and runs away with it. No matter how fast he runs, he's already 0.5. He was behind him on the beginning of the straight. It's 0.7. The difference of one straight is so huge that it can mean the win and the loss. What a mistake in this sector for the Praga. And it's a Tatuus win. One unlucky, and I mean like just for the Praga to be behind you in a Tatuus, and you lost the race on the final lap. So that definitely makes the strategy more. Well, strategy, there's no strategy, there's no pit stops. Why would you pit? I don't know. Why would you raise this? Also, I don't know. It's fun to look at it. Evangelios now in the Aquavera rally. I see Gladstone making a mistake. No, it's Equinox. But as you can see, these guys are very close to each other. The rapid and the lightness of the Tatuus is what it makes the better car. And the Praga, the faster motor, the less cornering speed than the Tatuus. It's just interesting. And there you go, the straight speed, which you expected at Spa, the Praga would be faster. It wasn't. Also, that was a great race. If you want to look at it, it's on this channel. Recommended really well. That's definitely not inside the track limits, but whatever. But as you can see, even in the slipstream, this guy, Tatuus, is falling off so much that if he wasn't 2 seconds behind, he would be faster to Praga, say another fastest lap. And the bottom, except these two, the bottom has split out evenly pretty much. So, I think as a lot of you noticed, oh, that was very close. Evangelio was going rowdy outside. A very great move. Now it's Tosa. There was nothing more Team could do. It was just a simple mistake from him. And now you see, that's a camera I would die for. The straights are just so much more advantageous, but there you go, the corner speed of the Tatuus is so much better than he's just running away by 3 tenths now in the Aqua Minerali. Let's see how much the gap actually can. That's 0.1, that's almost 1 second in a corner. This track is the greatest balance we have ever seen. For now. Because now it's a rundown into Rivazza. It's downhill slide. So once you go down, you can see the Praga is already at the toes of the Tatuus. And according, that's a really nice apex bar, Martin. Nothing else to say. But you see, now going through the corners, it's 0.9. Let's see. And I'm like, let's actually see how fast Praga can be on the straight. Well, that's your answer. A lot. But so, oh, side by side into Tamburello. Not the greatest idea, but definitely, well, not the greatest idea into Tatuus. You can take it into Praga. Evangelios definitely has to have some damage, but as you can see, the Tatuus is still reigning supreme. Even with 128 kilos of ballast. That's crazy. And Esteban going round the outside of Tosa. What is happening here? Esteban, my god, what are you doing? Now, in second position in the Pirata, maybe he can do a better job. It's definitely not the motors. These two are not in a voice chat with each other at all. So, this is all just pure, and I mean pure racing. Amazing to see this stuff around here. See, we'll have next connect 40 race. That's how they're making another mistake, close kill. Plus 4 laps, and he's not even in there. And Esteban, that's a huge mistake. Martin just slipping into second position. These two, well, these three with Igelios, I call him even. He's not Evan, is he? Just to be sure. He is Evan, and that's Gonzalo. That's not a very safe place to be, and that's Esteban going right into the wall. Oh, very close to the wall at least. Not the best rejoin. Definitely will be looked after as well for a penalty. Well, he doesn't need it. He's almost last, so yeah, depends. But as you can see, one mistake, Igelios running up to 2 seconds, and now he's just running away in first place. He does have 128 ballast. I will show you. He has 128 kilograms of ballast in this car. His lap time is actually faster. That is very, and I mean very surprising. Now looking at the lifetime things, the best lap is much better, but the best lap is held by a Praga of Joost Veus. Joost, not Joost. Joost. And I saw that someone spun around. Wait, that's Igelios spinning around. I was looking at the live timings. I'm a dumbass. There it goes. Martin just running away with the win. That's plus 3 seconds. Estemba is having his joy. Now he sees the Tatuus right in front of him. The Israeli driver will have a look on maybe into second position. He has one lap to get a 2 second gap down. Igalios is definitely just the hunted for now. Now on to the straight. The only thing that's making a difference in the race right here. You can see the tire going down, down, down. Leader actually has 2 laps to go. He did on 1 second. Martin extend this race into 10 laps. Makes this stuff even more interesting. So now it's now or never the bounce for Estemba. No one else is near. The only Tatuus that is saying is Imola up top. So it's Praga, Tatuus, Praga, Tatuus, and a little skill. Just suffering. Don't know where. Like in the pit lane. Seems like it, but suffering. He's not in the pit lane, he's somewhere on the track. It's like he's racing with one cell for loaded. On the mini-map, nobody's getting close to anybody but the top three. It's just 3 seconds away from each other. So stuff will get interesting. It's one lap. No takes. One mistake is all it takes, as we've seen. An unfortunate spin for the Tatuus. So depends a lot. Seems that Praga is in its strong suit right now. Still, no matter until a mistake. The Tatuus was winning, but doesn't seem the case anymore. The Tatuus max 138, 143. The max of the Praga, but that's the Praga. That is definitely slow in the straight. So it's just these two. Let's actually focus not on Martin, since he's first right now. He's Leon's race by 3 seconds. One mistake is all it takes. Don't know how his tires are doing. Definitely doesn't seem to be too great to start the tires. Well, seemed to be the better option. Sid overtaking Equinox for 5th place. Must have been a huge mistake by Equinox. Those skill already surrendering into the pit lane and coming back like before tires were damaged. That's pretty weird. Now going through Aqua Minerali, just mineral water. There you can see the lane tag of Igalios already waving on the circuit. Seems like it. Martin enjoying the track while he can, rounding out some last corners. Now there he is, coming down the Rivazza. He sees the 2 final corners, the braking downhill. It's actually a very hard corner to brake for. So a corner downhill, the last braking zone of Rivazza 2. And there he is, our leader and our first winner of the Imola race of the Emilia Romagna region in Italy. Martin wins race number 1. Evangelios goes second. Joust Weyers. Now running out the final corner. Comes in 3rd place with 15 seconds. Yeah, between him and even Igelios. Let's go DNF'd. Estemba now also going around the last kink on this track. and he claims 4th position in this race. Now, finally, another Tatuus of Sid rounded out the top 5 of this race, 17 seconds to Estemba. There he goes. A great 5th place for the second Tatuus of the race, of the first race. That's Equinox. Running out for FA01. Let's look at his skin and see it's plastered with stuff. Of course, the rear wing is awesome. And as he rounds out the final king, he claims the 6th position and ends the race. So, and I'm using first race. Now, we go on to the reverse grid. I mean, stuff will be even more interesting. There we go. It works. It definitely does. Now, stuff get interesting. Tatuus. Rounded we can stay here, that's a great camera. Tatuus on the first place of Glanzog, who finished last in the first race. So it's Glanzog, the Equinox, the Sid, the Estemba, the Jousters, the Evangelios, the Martin, the Wills and the Philsires, who's currently last. It's 1 light, 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights, 6 lights. Someone getting sent into the pits, not sure who it is. And the lights out, and away we go with this amazing camera angle that I would kill for. That's Glenso, but first into the Temple Village cave. But Equinox having different plans, going onto the inside line. Nothing there. Oh, it goes onto the grass. Glenso, not the greatest line you want to take, not the best rejoin you want to take. Equinox having a crash, don't know with who, don't know how. Sid in the first place, not for long. Jousters taking the inside line, nothing interfering with the Tatuus. Definitely cornering speeds much higher than on the Pragas. There we go, the advantage of the Tatuus is being seen very much. The lowest of points for the Tatuus has been seen a lot. There we go, Jousters. Now the roles reversed. The Praga into Tatuus sandwich for this race, but Joust definitely not a guy to back out. Tries again, goes wide. Will try another way. 2 Tatuus is right behind him. It's a repeat of definitely the last time around. There goes the Tatuus straight in front. Glanzel just sent it out of Mirali into the wall. A very interesting line. We'll say that. So starts joined already up to 4th place, had a very great start. It seems like it. Low skill, Glanzel seems like out. Safely joined. Will be seen, or at least controlled by the stewards. Phil Cyrus, a mistake somewhere. Don't know where it's like anybody in the upper front with Martin a little bit out, getting into the wall straight. Will be seen after the race. Not sure what happened. Jousters still in 2nd place, now good into the second of the Praga. The one and only straight Evangelios 3rd. Let's see the top speed of the Praga on the straight. Well, that's miserable. very much by 20 kilometers per hour. That's a huge difference. But Sid doesn't give nothing. He doesn't give up. And now he sees another moment now in Variant Live named after Gilles Villeneuve. And now maybe seeing the opportunity, doesn't see it, just follows him behind. He knows he has more speed. So still, very interesting conveniences, and it's the Tatuus against the Praga. Well, it always was, always will be. But Igaleo's definitely looking for space to overtake, but doesn't see anything really special. Sit, but definitely now he sees these guys, these two don't like themselves as well DNFing from the race. Don't know why. Very sad to see. And there it goes, Evangelios. There he doesn't go, side by side, everybody down. Very interesting stuff that is going around here. Sid tried to attack more, as I said. The slipstream of these things of the Tatuus are large now into the downhill. There you see Martin looking at his spray, finding around, just picking up the scraps as they will go. But now again, onto the straight we go. Let's, from the point of view of Martin, with the two Tatuus right in front of him, look at the difference of the power of his cars. Already reaches 20 kilometers per hour. Now reaches 24. That's free, but not even free. Martin just wipes the floor with them. What the? The Praga going round. Sid and Igaleos team it up. Let's use our team powers. Go Power Rangers. Spin out Martin with the force of their cars. Igaleos in third, Sid second. Igaleos spins out. Not a very sight to see. Martin will be laughing at his face once he goes around. There goes Equinox. There goes Martin. Igaleos dropping into 5th place. Equinox rising up into 3rd. And it's Sid versus the Australians. More battles will be maybe coming down with Igaleos, Martin, and Equinox. Two very big changes in the second race, in the third lap actually. Or second, I don't know anymore now. Yeah, in the second lap, stuff. But third, Amanemas. Stuff getting very interesting down here. So let's look at this place. You see, Martin and Equinox, the Pragas, 20 more kph on the straight. Let's see that in action. Let's go having some troubles down here. Now you can see on the time it's just dropping, not dropping, rising up. The opposite of dropping, not something you want to see as a race car driver. But there it goes, up, up, and up. It's already 2 seconds. It was 1 second at the start of the straight. That's how powerful the Pragas are. Maybe a restrictor would be better. So next time around, we will test the cars more. But depends. That's some lag that we don't want to see. So we are not dropping that much frames. The stream is good. That's amazing. There we go next. Martin and Equinox. These two, the spotlight of this race. Praga versus Praga right now. We change the roles. Instead of Tatuus, it's a Praga. There we go. Now, into Aqua Minerali. Martin up the inside of Equinox. Equinox leaves too much space. Evangelios get around the inside, and this stuff is getting even more interesting. Remember, the straight is coming up real fast. So these three guys will have a blast if somehow Igelios stays in the middle of them. It can make some very interesting races. Not races, racing down it. There we go, Rivatsa 1 into Rivatsa 2, right, straight, go, whoa. Ooh, that's a lag. Almost saw them in each other. And he's almost bump drafted into single seater car. Yeah, he definitely was bump drafted into single seater car. Something you don't normally see in these cars. We know how it ended the last time around. Evangelios, the fastest lap in a Tatuus. Hands down. Whoa, what a performance. The leader, Joust Vers, sits second. These two haven't been seen for long. That's my mic dropped. Sorry, guys. And now that's a mistake from both. From Igelios and Martin Equinox prioritizing on it. Definitely will try. I saw Phil Sayers. The Tatuus is overtaking each other. Some very great racing is coming down here as well. Let's look more back up. These guys are within a second of each other. And the guy behind them are not going to give me a break. Somehow I don't have a skin. That's a mystery to me why the car is white. Oh, because it's not white from the front. That happened. Status. Where's the status? Side by side. Now, in the Aqua Minerali, don't know if side by side is the best answer. Dansok and Phil Sayers. Phil Sayers just does the same. Here's his name on the stream. Bends it into the wall. That's a strategy. I like to call the Phil Sayers wall in Aqua Minerali. He goes, oh, take it into Rivatsa 2 in front of the two Pragas. That's not a very good sign, mate. There goes Equinox now to slipstream. Well, these cars is something I haven't tested yet. And we are in the penultimate race for now, so let's see how much of the Pragas versus Praga we haven't seen us racing. But somehow, the Tatuus stayed in front of both of them. Zach Martin is getting more defensive. He sees Equinox as a better threat than Igelios. The two Tatuuses that are now dominating the race. With Joust somewhere up at the top. Actually, don't know why I see Joust first in the pit lane. I think that's a mistake. No, he's in Aqua Minerali. It is a mistake. So there goes. Will Skiller overtakes Grand Salk. Grand Salk goes into the pit, it says to me. It's very weird that my track map is all over the place. It says that Grand Salk is first. The lifetime limits are low here. Seems like it's a will stick to the race. 4 minutes plus 1 lap. The Tatuus of Evangelios at the top, less than a second. But the main threat for Martin, as I said, is Equinox right now. And there he goes, onto the straight. The sprint for the Czech driver in this livery is... It looks interesting, that's all I will say. And the gap is actually not diminishing as well. Has a slower lap by 8 thousandths, yeah, makes sense. So, there we go. The Tatuus of Igelios still up top. And Martin now sees the bigger threat. I see Sid had a mistake somewhere at the front. There he is in Tosa right now. We see the next hunter. The next hunter is Evangelios. Martin is a hunter as well. Equinox as well is looking for the position. Sid will have a lot, and I mean a lot, of running to do. That one mistake cost him a 8 seconds of time. That's a lot. So now we see the damage status versus Sid making another mistake. He's somewhere in Aqua Minerali. He outbroke himself into Aqua Minerali. That means Igelios finds him at the same place he was last time around. In second, Martin finds himself in third. He was first last time around. 2 minutes to go plus 1 lap. First place is rounded out. The next lap, we have 2 laps to go. Seems like it. So stuff getting more and more interesting down here. Phil Stars, another mistake with a little skill. That's a crash. In Aqua Minerali, back to the leaders. The fastest lap seems to be by Martin right now. We'll look after. Martin goes round the outside. He tries. No way. Evangelios doesn't even give him a space for any move. Martin still now the fastest straight. The better car for the straights. Still side by side into the Villeneuve chicane. Nothing he can do there. Whoa, that's a slide. A drift by Tatuus. Igelios still not backing up. Martin will have a fight, something to fight for. Equinox fallen off. Martin ready to pounce. He's already in front into Piratella. And just hanging in there on second place. You can see the Tatuus will try more and more. Sid DNF'd. Milan Sant DNF. That's 3 DNFs from a 9-player field. 2 Tatuuses and 1 Praga. That says a lot about the Tatuuses and how, well, not faulty, how light the car is. You can just mess around it, and that's a mistake by Igelios. The rear stepping out. Equinox is definitely going to like the view of this into the first place. The Praga dominating the first and second race. Jasper's 15 seconds gap onto the straight. The gap getting even larger. And there you go, the field spread out. Joust somehow did it. 2 laps to go. So the pace of this guy is absolutely flying. The best lap is 1:48.842 by Martin. Definitely a very good lap by this guy. We haven't seen some great racing in a while. Seems like the racing will go stale though with these races now. 2 laps to go, 15 seconds first to second. You can just see that the comfortable race, the comfortable lead, you can afford a mistake or 2 with Joust. Now get into Variante Alta. Just nothing before him, nothing after him. He's hot lapping this race. That's all he has to do. Now into Rivazza. The downhill braking. There we go. Now you can see already some people outbroke themselves a lot. Into Rivazza 2. There he goes onto the main straight, taking a lot of curb. I see the Praga just for the first time in the series being very, and I mean very dominant. We haven't seen stuff like this in a while. So on to the final lap through Tamburello. Of course, the corner where the legend Ayrton Senna passed away. RIP to the GOAT of F1. Then into Variante Villeneuve, named after Villeneuve. a great, again, F1 driver into Tossa, a very sharp uphill corner, can induce a lot of understeer into the top. Now, going up the hill into Piratella. Now, this is a very fast corner. You can just overshoot or like brake a lot. Then downhill braking, not downhill braking, you don't actually have to brake here, but I'm braking into Aquaminerale, braking hard up the hill. The most famous corner on this track. Now into Variant Delta, the most famous chicane on this track for how much damage to F1 cars and cars in general it did. Now the little straight into the downhill corner into Rivazza, the downhill braking for the second time this time around. Then a straight braking into Rivazza too. And there he goes, Joust Verse, seeing the finish line, seeing the checkered flag, waving at his feet, bow at him. A 15-second lead is the domination we haven't seen in a while. Now Martin win in the first race, second in the second race. He rounds out with 14 seconds, 8 seconds with his rival behind. Equinox in fourth, Ingelios into 1 second on a straight with Equinox. Amazing effort by him, but not enough. And now, I was there, we have to go back. The last battle of this track, not even 1 second to guess. Kalsire versus Low Skill. Now breaking into Rivazza 1. Seems like Low Skill will definitely have the edge. The overspeed of these cars is amazing to see. Let's look from the point of view of the driver. There he goes, Low Skill. Will he have the speed? No, Cyrus has more speed. Oh no, there he goes. 0.3, closest finish by far on this track. Let's ask for interviews from the two guys that were standing out from each and every one. Joust Verse and Martin. That's some celebratory donuts by Low Skill, or he's trying to do them. So we will have an interview with both of the drivers. First, Joust. Hello, someone there.
Is my mic on?
So,
Hello?
yes, I hear you.
Hey.
And Martin. The two
Hey.
race winners, Martin winning race number 1 and Joust winning race number 2 with a dominant fashion by 15 seconds.
Yeah, I think it was just luck. I think the guys crashed behind me in the second race, and
Yeah,
in
we
the
went
first
pretty
race.
wide in the second race.
Okay.
So the top four got a little bit spread out.
Some interesting stuff happened at the race. Well, yeah, in the race at the back of the grid. Some stuff we haven't seen a lot, with the Praga being dominant for once, over 20 kilometers per hour faster than the Praga on the straight.
Yeah, I think
this
the
is
only
really
point
yeah,
where the Tatuus was faster was in Aqua Minerale in the slow corner, but on the straight you could just go past the Tatuus, so that was pretty easy.
in quali it was pretty equal, but in the race it's all about overtaking and defending, and you need the top speed for that. So it was a pretty dominant race for the Praga.
As well, I saw, Martin, you had a lot of battles with the Tatuus, as we are talking about it. How would you rate the battles with these not very different cars?
I think the balance could come down on the Tatuus to make the bit a little bit fairer. So yeah.
Yeah, the balance was made for Silverstone, it so happens. I blame that on no skill.
But yeah, it was a really fun race overall.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, Steve finished. I forgot what place.
First race I finished third, but I got knocked out in Aqua Minerale at some point. But I don't know who did it. I need to check it out. But it was a pity. But even still got third. So well, for a score, it's okay.
Yeah, also
Yeah.
Martin got wiped out in the not Aqua Minerale, in Tamburello by two Tatuuses of Sid and Evangelios. I will definitely have a look back on that because that was some very interesting driving.
Yeah, I don't really know. I wasn't at fault. Did I not leave enough space to the inside? But I guess you'll have a look at the replay and find out who's the dirty driver. But yeah, and one more comment. I had some really had some troubles with the Praga. Really oversteery car. I've not been able to fix it in the setup. I mean, the pace was okay, but yeah, I was just really inconsistent. I think you saw that at the last corner where almost every other time I overshot the corner. So still a lot of learning to do for me.
So we have an intruder here, Low Skill. What do you want to say?
Well, I heard some little things about you talking shit about me, so
Okay, we will solve that after. So, anyways, I will be back. So that was our race on Imola, the penultimate race of the Praga Tatuus Euro Series. The next round, we're coming down to the famous Brands Hatch, an awesome track that definitely a lot of guys love to see. Brands Hatch will be maybe to Tatuus's reawakening. We will see. It's definitely not the end for the Track Titan Community Series. We'll be hosting 3 new leagues that we already have in planning. So don't worry, once we will be back. Oh no, it's not the penultimate race. I've been talking shit. Sorry for the language. The next race is on Catalunya, Barcelona Moto without the chicane to make some interesting racing. I totally forgot of Barcelona. That's how much it says about the track in general. There we go. So we'll see all of you guys in the next round on Barcelona. See you guys next week on the 11th. Bye.